Hey, what's happening? Barnaby here. You know, it's interesting. We as parents want to understand our children, right? But that can be kind of a mystery sometimes because they are ever-evolving beings. So, what if there was a way to delve deep into the psyche of your child to fully understand why they think the way they do? Well, here's one lucky mama who now understands much better how her young daughter Kylie thinks. Because, Emily, when we first spoke long ago, it seems, Kylie was having a bit of a challenge in school because the teachers were saying she's just not getting it, she's just not quite where she needs to be, and you as a parent said, what am I going to do about that? And you dove into KidTelligent.com, which is a great resource for parents to understand their children. Take me through the process. How did it all go?
Well, we went on and created a profile, gave it information about Kylie, and then it asked us all these questions about her, how she learns, how she operates, and I think it was close to 40 questions. And then you submit it, and then it goes through a profiling. But before it even gives you the results, it gives you this disclaimer, which I love. The fact it said, not all kids are held to this. Each kid is individual. This is just an idea to better understand. Then it categorized them in a certain character. She was categorized as a KidTelligent Energizer, which I laughed because that is her. She's a ball of energy because that is me. So,
what sort of insights did you gain into the way that she thinks? I mean, what sort of behaviors maybe were explained by this program?
Well, from there, it has different resources. It says your profile type, and you go in, actually has a child psychologist talking to you and explaining their personality type and the way that they think. There was many issues that we were having where we thought she was being defiant or disobedient, and it explained how she was thinking in that area.
Right, because kids, they're different than you and me, although in this particular case, she is quite like you, isn't she?
It actually helped me understand it a little better. I turned and looked at my mom and I went, see, I'm not that bad.
Right, and so there's all different categories, and it's just a great way to understand your child. But what do you do with the information now? Do you just automatically say, oh, she's just being an energizer and let it stand at that?
No, it gives you all different resources at home, at work, at play, at school. It helps you to understand the things they might struggle with and different disciplinary actions that work better for them. But then it also gives you a whole area where you can make a plan, and you just click on it, add to my plan. At the end it says this is the plan that we're going to strategize with Kylie and we're going to start to use. It has unlimited resources that I've just started to dive into, but I'm going to print it off and give it to her teacher to help her to really understand, because it was so many of the issues that they faced and were stumped with. And the thing that was the most relieving to me was they had been talking about a possibility of ADD. And I, in my heart, felt that that wasn't true. So I went into it, and her Energizer type says 90% of the time they're misdiagnosed as ADD. So it gives us a whole realm to look into, and I'm really excited to learn more about it.
Yeah, so describe the feeling when you first started peeling away the layers. Was it just one of those, oh my God,
it was
moments?
This.
Yeah.
Like, there's hope, help, awesome. It was so great, and it's going to be so great for her, for me to be able to know how to help her learn the best and how to help her be her best and me be that for her.
What do you say to anybody that's kind of straddling the fence on this, saying, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know if I have time, I don't know if it really works. What about KidTelligent?
Well, how much does it take to invest in your child, and what if it does work? Is it worth it? What if you gain one bit of insight from it that will help better their life or make it easier and help you keep your insanity more?
Absolutely.
It's definitely worth it.
All right. Hey, thanks for that, and thank you for being such a good assistant. You know, it is all about understanding your children to the best of your abilities, because we're on this planet to shape them, to set them forth so they have a great life. And as Emily said, a little bit of information can go oh so very long a way, making sure that your child has the best shot in life at success. So you're in the right place for that, aren't you? It is KidTelligent.com.